morning, everyone. It's been an interesting past couple of weeks. I managed to get COVID, and fortunately, I think it was the Omicron version, because I didn't have really bad symptoms. Everything started out with a feeling of body soreness, and I just felt like my body ached, and I was very tired and like sensitive to touch if someone were to touch me, and very sensitive to cold, which meant that my fever was probably increasing. I got some stuff for the fever, and fortunately it went down at around 1 a.m. when I had to wake up and take the doggy out for a walk, because he had been waiting for me for a while, but I had been sleeping since 8 p.m. And the following day the fever subsided, and I think I had around 2 or 3 more days of fever, but it wasn't bad at all. After a couple of days of having it, I did lose my sense of smell and taste. I do have a sensitivity when it comes to my sinuses, and it did affect me. So for the past couple of days, I've started to do a nasal cleanse. I think it's called. So it's basically just lukewarm water mixed with I have some Himalayan salt. I think it's just a teaspoon, and I mix it up. I cup my hand. Sorry, I'm so sorry if you're squeamish. Just skip over this this part. Anyway, so I cup my hand and I just sniff the water, and it has helped me tremendously. I used to get really bad sinus infections, and I was on antibiotics for so many years, and unfortunately they were pretty bad for my body. So after a lot of years, I ended up discovering this method, which has really helped me a lot, and made me stop using antibiotics basically. And just a disclaimer, this is my particular case, so please consult your doctor before trying this method. Okay, so long story short, right now I am out of quarantine and I am feeling much better. I do still cough a little bit in the morning. I sound like a 90-year-old man from the bathroom. I am still taking it easy, and I was thinking maybe you guys would be interested to spend a chill day with me around Bucharest and in my neighborhood. So I start my day with feeding my animals, which is the most important thing. I know it sounds like I have a farm, but unfortunately I don't. I just have an apartment. So I feed my dog and I feed my cats, and then I take my dog out for a walk and drink some water, and then I'll just cook some breakfast for myself. So I hope you will enjoy joining me. Mergem în parc? I can honestly say this is like the best cake shop in Bucharest. I absolutely adore their cakes, and everything is natural. Now we're going to go into the shop and buy a yogurt because I haven't really eaten anything. In my opinion, Kiselev, the park where we are at, is one of the most beautiful parks in Bucharest. And it's pretty close to the city center. It's close to Piața Victoriei. And it has so many types of beautiful trees and plants, and it's really, really large. I know you can't really tell right now because it's winter time, but it is such a beautiful place. And the park is actually split by the Kiselev Boulevard. So this is where it gets split up, and on the other side the park continues. And way down there is Piața Victoriei. So there are still some Romanian flags up because yesterday was January 24th, which is Romanian Unification Day, how Romania started being created, basically. So this is the place where I bring Bronx, so I can leave him off leash. I mean, in theory he's not supposed to be off leash, but in this space, because it's rather big and there aren't any dogs or that many people around, I can let him off leash for a while so he can take in the sun and the grass and just enjoy a bit of freedom. And I just love this, well, I can't really call it a gadget, but look, he's so happy when he sees the tennis ball. But it helps me to throw the ball further. Bronx? Not sure how it's going to turn out on camera. Yay! He got it! Haide, Bronx, haide! Haide! Bravo! The funny part is that he will not let go of the ball, and when he brings it back, his face is like a bit confused when I'm trying to get the ball, because I don't know, I think like he feels he did something really good, and why am I throwing it again? I mean, he had just solved the issue, but now he has to solve it again, basically. Anyway, he's addicted to this stuff, and I just discovered that he's addicted to this, to playing fetch. I finally got back home, and I'm warming up a bit and eating some breakfast. It's I don't know, it's sort of like an egg pudding. I don't know how to call it, to be honest. I just cut up a lot of vegetables like zucchinis and mushrooms and bell pepper and mix them up with eggs and sprinkle some cheese on top, and it's a very nice breakfast that you can meal prep. I have some bread cooking in my disgusting oven. Don't look at it, okay, look at it. It's disgusting, I know. I will clean it. I don't know when, but I will probably clean it very, very soon. So yes, bon appetit. After I ate, I had to work for a few hours, and now I'm out again. I'm going to my cousin's house. Well, she's more like my sister rather than my cousin. And so we're gonna take the bus and make a quick pit stop that I think you're going to enjoy. A bus ride in Bucharest is somewhere around 70 cents, and once you validate your card, you get 90 minutes of bus or tram rides for those 70 cents. You can also get a 24-hour pass for almost $2, a 72-hour pass for $4, a weekly pass for almost $7, and so on. This is the pit stop I mentioned. The Triumphal Arch is one of the most beautiful and recognized monuments in Bucharest. the monument hasn't looked like this from the beginning. First, it was a wooden arch that was built in a hurry when Romania gained its independence in 1878, so the victorious troops could march under it upon their return. Some years later, another concrete version was built, and in 1936, it gained this neoclassical design that resembles l'Arc de Triomphe in Paris. I also had to make a quick stop by the Cașin Monastery. It is one of the most beautiful churches here, and my family and I, along with many other people, visit it on Easter when we light candles and sing. And now finally at my cousin's house, getting my nails done and enjoying Raji, the most spoiled and the most chill cat you will ever meet. This is my view when I get back home. I really hope you enjoyed spending your day with me virtually. I know I've really enjoyed filming all the things that I have, and I'm very eager to edit this video and share it with you. I wanted to give a special thanks to everyone that has taken their time and watched my previous video, and to everyone that has subscribed. Welcome to my channel. I feel like my lips are a bit chapped right now because it's been pretty cold. I mean, it's not that cold, but the thing is that in Romania we've had a lot of bad winters with a lot of snow and minus 20 degrees Celsius. But for some reason, for the past few years, we've had super mild winters. So right now, whenever it's below 0 degrees, I feel like it's super cold. I can barely handle it. Even though I love the cold, but I'm not very good at spending time in the cold. I am happy that I got out of the house and I got my body moving, because for the past few weeks I've been inside a lot. So it's been very refreshing to walk around in the cool, cold air. I'm probably going to start dinner right now and take the dog out for his evening walk. It's probably going to be a very short walk, since I went to the park with him in the morning. And I'm very excited to maybe watch a TV show afterward. I know that the new Sex and the City episode is on, I meant, and just like that, it's no longer Sex and the City. I actually had a dream that Samantha was back on the show. I just remembered. Anyway, yeah, I'm a big fan. I watched it when I was a lot younger. I remember I was maybe 20 years old and watching it, and there was this episode where they were talking about 30-something women, you know, and I used to think like, whoa, that's so far away, but you know, time has passed like by super quickly. Anyway, so now I'm watching them in their 50s and they look awesome, and I really enjoy that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon in my next video.